Welcome to the School of Wordcraft and Worldmancy. This is Feedback Frenzy.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another Submit Saturday, soon to be renamed Feedback Frenzy, where you can submit 1,500 words of fiction or a world-building article for review at wgc.bz/submit. And the article we are going to be working on right now is from James Woodwright, and it's called The Proverb of the Three Tigers. And so let's go ahead and look through this article. And all right, so looks like they were pretty straightforward. All right, so let me zoom in. Looks like the sidebar is empty, so if there's not going to be anything put into that, I would recommend that you disable the sidebar so it can go the full width of the content can go the full width of the screen. Let's zoom in. All right, Copper Tiger, respect the materials and equipment. Cloaked Tiger, respect the material laws. Okay. Bread Tiger, with observance of the other two tigers and determination, the alchemist will be rewarded. Interesting. This is the Alchemedemia. So this is not the future scene world. Within the university's alchemy department, there is a proverb that both students and faculty follow religiously to succeed as optimally as possible. Not following all of the tiger's rules results in the alchemist being less effective than they could be. It's like that saying with authors and writers, you can't edit a blank page. Good tie-in, like that. The proverb is visually represented as a picture or artwork of three tigers. The center of the three, the bread tiger, is pointing outwards and holding the tails of the other two. It is flanked, okay, and so we need a period right there. Then it is flanked by a red copper tiger as well as a cloaked wearing an unassuming cloak, both turned away from the first. Okay, so this one's as well as a cloak wearing an unassuming cloak. We need to rework. You could change that. A red copper tiger wearing an unassuming cloak. You could just get rid of as well as a cloaked. Both turning away from the first. Okay, so thinking this is this like a triangle, or is this like a, pointing outwards? I mean, when you're saying pointing outwards, does that mean facing the point of view camera, facing the viewer of the image, and the other tigers are just straight profile shots? So need a little bit more description here. Is it an overhead shot? Is it a front shot? So it not really getting the visual representation. Facing us. Okay, so you have a tiger in the middle facing forward, so you're seeing a front shot, whereas the copper and cloaked tiger are profiles. Okay, so that okay, that's good. I would just add a little bit more to that description so that we could visualize it better. And you probably could find clip art or Photoshop something together to create this as a holding art image, if you wished. A good opportunity to practice some image manipulation. Okay, Copper Tiger, as stated, materials must be respected and everything used needs to be treated with caution and care. Tubes and bottles are made of glass, and just as it is known what would happen if salsam hits water, we know how fragile glass is. As such, care must be given to all, including the glyphs and the programmable chemical apparatus, PA. Okay. I don't know what happens when Kelsom hits water. So, but I do know what happens when you drop glass. So while I think you're doing a good job including this analogy, it's like explaining something simple with something complicated. And so I would probably, rework this. They're made of glass, and we know how fragile glass is. Okay. Then the programmable are chemical apparatus, but here you only have a PA as opposed to a PAA. Or if it's only going to be called PA, then I would lowercase the word apparatus so that we have the proper title, the programmable alchemical. Or if you're going to have it the whole thing, I would add another P and make sure that we close the parenthesis at the end of the sentence. Okay. And I believe that the period would be outside the parenthesis, I believe. Bread tiger. When the other tigers are observed and practiced, all that is needed for an alchemist to succeed in their endeavors is determination and insight. Is that all? Because there is that old movie, if you build it, they will come. I can testify in the, years of, working and trying to do different things. Just because you build it doesn't mean they will come. Marketing, advertising, and things of that nature are really important as well. Okay, cloak tiger. The material laws must be observed and upheld at all costs. When known, understood, and followed, unnecessary mistakes can be mitigated. This means more than just knowing the processes, such as purification and transmutation results in new elements appearing, and that sorting glyphs might need to be utilized in tandem with PAA equipment. Okay, PAA equipment. That is a really long sentence. Remember, one idea, one sentence. So need to work on chopping that up. It is knowing and understanding the limitations and potential problems to plan for them in advance. Good advice. The proverb is visually represented as a picture or artwork of three tigers. The center tiger 3 is pointing outwards, holding the tails of the other two. It is okay. Did we read that already? Yeah. So this looks like it's a duplicate sentence paragraph of one that you have. Let's say the second paragraph and this paragraph appear to be duplicates of each other. I think I like it better at the top than down here below. Renders of this proverb are often hung alongside documents listing the material laws within chambers of alchemical work. Both are most often sheltered by protective frames of glass to limit potential damages. All right. Good article. I really love the concept of the work that you're building here. I love the three tigers. The one interesting thing, you're always describing the copper bread cloaked, okay, CBC. But then up here you have CCB. So I would probably have CCB being the bread tiger being the third, because the bread tiger, whenever you're referring to them all together, pick the same order of content so people can expect it, they get comfortable with it, they talk, which is the most important? Is the copper most important? Yeah. Cloak second important? Yeah. Third, is the bread the third most important? Yes, they're all important, but it seems like with the observance of these other two tigers, that just means that the copper and cloaked are more important and must precede the description of the bread tiger. So what I would recommend in all of the instances, especially here with the third, is that I would move the bread tiger to the bottom.
Sprinters and marchers, time is up.
All right, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, James, for sharing that with us. We'll go ahead and conclude there. And if you would like to have your fiction or article critiqued in a future Feedback Frenzy, please visit wgc.bc/submit and submit your article for future considerations. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. And until next time, keep on writing.
Thanks for watching this Feedback Frenzy. Be sure to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. WriterGreg offers coaching sessions to help bring your world to life, create compelling stories, and accomplish your creative goals. Please visit wgc.bz/coaching for more details.